What's good, good people? Vets, let's talk, man. Hope y'all good out there, man. Hey, real quick, does racism exist in the military? Hey, before we get started, I'd like you guys to click that like, share, and subscribe. You already know what I say. HBO special. Help a brother out. Hey, man, thank everybody for tuning in to my videos, man. Stay tuned to the end and catch the quote. It might help, might not. It might be for somebody you know. Just stay tuned, man. This racism still exists. The reason why I picked this video first, let me share the video. I would like to get some thoughts. And I'm gonna tell you guys why I chose this topic and why I picked this video. It was a little disturbing to me.
Keep going. Rock, team up. Get back.
So, okay, we just watched a 14-second video of a soldier being paraded across the motor pool. I think it was in the Marines, being paraded across the motor pool, chain around his neck, chain around his wrist, chains around his ankles. So the reason why I chose to do this video because of the comments that I've seen in the comment section. And it wasn't just one or two comments about joking around, but this is some serious stuff that people actually think this should still exist, that think slavery should still exist. First of all, this video by no means was funny. You hear people laughing in the background. By no means. The video was taken down off of TikTok because I've tried to look for it again to see, to read more comments, because it's got so many views within so many minutes. And, you know, I'm going to share some things that I know took place with me and other people. Like, first off, let me start with my second deployment when Obama was elected to be president. So it was a group of kids, specialists, all of them, like probably a couple of privates and some specialists. They didn't see me. It was dark. I think that they was headed to the DFAC. One guy says, he made a remark. I don't believe that we have as the president. He is no leader of mine. Everybody agreed in this group. Everybody agreed in this group because you know what they say. There was more than 2 or 3 guys in this group. And when I watched this video and read those comments, that kind of brought my mind back to that moment. That moment. I got a couple of more examples, but that kind of brought my mind back to that moment. You know, I had some choice words, but I'm not going to pull it out in this video, but I said some things. You know, I had a soldier, not going to say his name. He didn't think too highly of minorities because of his experience being what his parents told him and what he's seen on TV. He said he went to college. He never really interacted with them. So his opinion was based off of what television was showing. He really didn't know until he hung around me and he said, I kind of changed his perception of who we are as a people. We're no different than them. You know, as another example of an E7 sharing a video with me of a specialist calling him the N-word more than one time. And this E7 had taken it to higher up and nothing being done about it. Absolutely nothing. The E7 ended up just going to a new duty station. And I'm guessing this specialist is still in the military. Still in the military. So does racism exist in the military? Sort of like a placement, like can't say anything or do anything about what somebody says or what they believe, But there's other things that we can get in trouble for if we was to say it to a certain group of people. I'm not gonna say what that group of people is, but y'all get what I'm saying. I'm gonna ask you, does racism still exist in the military? Sometime last year, I did a video about an extremist joining the military to learn how to kill minorities. Now, is this a thing? This can't be the first guy that did that. Maybe this is probably one of the only guys that been caught to do it. I know this video might get my YouTube channel and everything took it down, but that's okay. As long as I'm shedding some light on the situation to get everybody to think, what can we do about this to put a conversation in place? What is there to be done about this, especially in the military, because military leads the way in protection of this country. Like more diversity classes. We spend so much money on other things like changing the names of bases. Like it doesn't, that base will always be that base. Regardless on what you change the name to, the history of that place will always be the history of that place. People make the place what the place is, not the name of the base. I hope people kind of come to an understanding on that. People make areas bad, not the area. I hope it becomes some type of understanding on that. But what do you guys think that we can do about bringing up a conversation about racism, period? How can we change the narrative? Because me personally, within the past probably 5 or 6 years, it's getting a lot stronger than it was from when I was growing up. It was there. It's always been there. It's never been nowhere. But I think because of social media, I can say it like that, it's just become more apparent. I can say that instead of just saying what I just said. Hey, this is just a real quick video. I want to get some thoughts on this and what you guys think. Does racism exist in the military? I got a quote, Henry Bergson. To exist is to change. To change is to mature. To mature is to go on creating oneself endlessly. Hey, man, who's up next for formation? Out.